So in the early hours of Sunday morning, Jermell Charlo, one of the Charlo twins, stops Rosario in 8 rounds for the undisputed crown at 154 pounds, which is 11 stone light middleweight. Going into the fight, Jermell Charlo, the WBC title holder, Rosario, the WBA and IBF title holder. So this was for a unified, undisputed crown. Good fight. Very good fight, and also on top of that, a good performance by Jermell Charlo, because Rosario very big for the weight and definitely confident after beating Julian Williams earlier this year. So what I like about Charlo is that he spent a lot of his fight on the back foot, but even though on the back foot, still throwing punches with mean intention, working behind the jab, looping right hands, hooks to the body. He got a knockdown in round 1. It was a left hook high on the temple of Rosario. He then got another knockdown with a left hook high on the temple to Rosario in the 6th round. So maybe something that Rosario needs to work on is not getting caught high in the head by hooks. So, you know, that's a defensive thing. And the last knockdown, interesting and bizarre as well. A very simple looking, basic, not even a hard looking shot, a basic jab to the abdomen, to the lower abs. But the way Rosario went down and the way he was sort of like having this shaking while on the floor, you could tell the shot really hurt him. So for you guys that follow boxing quite keenly, you know that Mayweather, Andre Ward, they always stab that left jab to the stomach of their opponent while they're coming in, whatever. And Jermell Charlo maybe took that from the Mayweather textbook as well, but it worked really well for him. So yeah, so now Jermell Charlo, now WBC, WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine champion, undisputed. And what I like about this is that there's been a theme or a narrative in boxing for a while that you can't lose a fight. So certain fighters might duck certain fighters or hide behind TV networks or promoters to avoid certain fights so that they can maintain, you know, not losing the O. But Jermell Charlo, as we know, he lost to Julian Williams last year. He wasn't beaten up badly, but he was outboxed in a close fight. But he rematched, what's the guy's name? Not Julian Williams. He rematched Tony Harrison last year in December. Another close fight, but Charlo gritted his teeth, stayed in there, showed intestinal fortitude, and got a stoppage in the 12th round, and you know reclaimed his confidence and his aura back in that division. And now he's beaten Rosario, who's come off a very good win over Julian Williams. Williams was knocked out by Rosario, but prior to that, Williams fought Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd was a very big light middleweight who was someone who'd be hard to stop. So he wasn't necessarily a great technical boxer, but just a big lump who could take your punches and just show endurance and drain you out. So that might have been a questionable opponent for Charlo, as can he beat that big guy? But you know, a lot of these guys have fought in this division now, and Charlo's on top. This is MSLB, Mark Sturdler's Boxing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know, where do you think Charlo goes from here? Who does he fight next? Does he continue to campaign at 154 and just take on all comers like Larry Holmes did and Mike Tyson in the 80s, or does he look for catchweight fights with opponents from, you know, 147 and 160? What do you see happening? Another short video. I'm out of here. Have a good evening. Bye bye.